finger on the like, ayy, ayy. Shoot my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Your spot like, ayy, ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, ayy. Shoot my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success and promoting to just do it. Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And here we go at Mile High. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 43. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Forced out to his right. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's out of bounds after a nice pickup to the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he drives this forward to the 6. Call it 4 yards from there, partner, and still some ground ahead. 2nd and goal coming up.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
5. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set 19 Lions, 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Nick starting with a pass. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Handoff headed left to Brown. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Caught, this is Greg Dulcich. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Cut out left. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Warriors 70, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Nix with it on 1st. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Hey,
A give left side to Brown. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's brought down for a loss. A timeout now, staff out to attend to an injured player, and that's Javonte Williams shaken up. And we know he's dealt with a big injury before. Hopefully nothing serious this time.
70 Lions, go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
3rd and goal, here's Nix. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
I remember these feelings running on the field after a great return like that, Kate. It almost feels like stepping into a batter's box with runners on base. So much of the work has been done ahead of you. Now you got to go deliver.
Hey, Ron!
Motioning left is Thomas. Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They start out with 3rd and 4. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's tackled for a short gain. Just 1 yard there. Now a tough call to make on 4th and short inside of field goal range. catch the crossbar and be sent backwards. No good. And they can't push the lead beyond a field goal. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Pass complete to Dulcich. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go. Go.
It's Nix out of the pistol. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Huh.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Pretty obvious, this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Get up. Check. Panther 11. Ready?
Nix. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
Here's Nix to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Space on the right. He's got room. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Right, let's go. 30 left.
Now give this up the middle to ETN. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense in the hurry up here. Man in motion here. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Fits it through the middle. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Hey, go.
Lawrence looking to throw. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And he runs this up close to midfield at about the 48. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Lawrence working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
From the 34. That's taken in by Etienne. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go, sir.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. Space to the left. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars tie it in the final minute of the half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. That's up and through for the point after. And the Jaguars take the lead on that successful kick. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 48. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right, you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Left. 11.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down. Steadily keeping him involved in their passing game, Brock. But that throw, now, didn't work out the way his earlier targets have.
It kind of felt like, you could see that from the booth, this defense was sick and tired of this running back catching the ball.
Yeah.
A whole lot more active in their coverage, and somebody was ready to finally separate the football when it arrived.
Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, That is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we got a first down here. They got the interference call on third down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. They motion the slot man right. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey! Go, go! Sink right! Go!
Back now, pressure on its way. He's trying to push the field. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left. Could not beat the defender there. And that'll bring up second down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Lawrence trying again on second. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Hey, easy, route!
Lawrence throwing here. That's caught for the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready? Come 19! Come 19! Get up!
A final throw before the break. That's caught. He found some space. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Return coming from the 6. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Okay, ready?
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Set!
Nicks off the play action. Into the hands of Dulcich. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he takes this one back for the pick six. You get a pick six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Nick's now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Go! Viking 18. Go!
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. No yards on the play, and back-to-back stops forces a 4th and 3. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And it'll be Jaguars football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, hey, hey. Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Now toss it to Etienne.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Running back sent in motion.
11 Agate. 13 Luke. Luke. Silver.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And the Broncos take over off their 3rd interception of this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
18 run, 18 run. Come on, set, hut.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. 4th down coming up. Moody knocks it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding the spread for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Red on red. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Offense up to the line fast. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
On red.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Lawrence now off the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for... Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go.
Now it's Lawrence. ETN on the catch. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Hey, go.
Lawrence to throw it. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Hey, hey, hey. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. You needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Running it here with ETN. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a two-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
His return starts at the 5. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Set up. 79 Broncos. Check out.
Nix from the gun. He'll get this one to Brown. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Here we go. Set.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on first down, Nix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos now within one score in the fourth. So here come the Broncos. Big spot now as they try for two.
The Broncos will line up for the
The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. All right, now another opportunity to convert this two-point try. They send a man in motion. He's throwing for it. Escapes out to the left. And no connection on the two-point try. It fails. So even backed up 5 yards, they still chance it with a two-point try, partner. Unsuccessful on the attempt, though.
Yeah, lots of thoughts bouncing around this big noggin of mine. Do they not trust their kicker in that situation? I'll tell you, sure, they've got a chance at converting from the 7, but it's not a great one. It makes me wonder, did they like their odds better going for it, or did they just feel they needed those 2 points right there?
He stopped on the return at the 27.
Okay,
They're out and set, first and 10.
Hey,
Here's Lawrence to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars push the lead up to 12.
Broncos 22.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Starting from the 5. And this return gets to the 30 before he's stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Here's Nix. He puts some power on a deep one left, and that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Jaguars on their way to their 3rd win of the year. They've got 1st down from the 31.
We're at 23.
Here's Etienne. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That one's complete, right side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They'll run, Etienne. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Hey, Lion.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Bigsby. And he's brought down for a loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Hey, easy. Route.
Got a man. It's Thomas. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Broncos 22.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Nix. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw again. Nix. And they pick him off again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Jaguars take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him.
And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Let's go now.
One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win.